much, Gaelic, and thank you, Senator Chambers. I want to first commend my colleague, Senator Martin, and thank him most sincerely for the opportunity to be a co-sponsor of this bill. It is incredibly important that if you are a complainant in the context of coercive control, that you are not cross-examined by the person that you are accusing. It just runs absolutely contrary to the very definition of coercive control, that it could be perpetuated within the applications under domestic violence. I suppose in the context and reflecting of Senator Chambers' comments, I completely endorse them, completely support them. There has been commentary also, and Noreen Blackwell's has been absolutely unambiguous about it, and I completely endorse and support that. There has also been commentary from the judiciary, or on behalf of the judiciary, that looks at perhaps the parameters of sentencing and their scope at times is fettered. And they are obliged to do an all or nothing in some instances. So I think that concurrent with any database or otherwise, we need to also be looking at is there merit to that, and if so, that we address it as a matter of urgency. They can be tagged on as amendments to other criminal justice bills that are coming through, and to make sure that we address them. I also, I suppose, want to raise in this context, Minister, that we are in other areas, we're dealing with domestic violence leave, and the fact that Women's Aid has said we shouldn't be advocating for 70% pay. It should be full pay for women who apply and people who apply for domestic violence leave, because it may be seen in bank accounts that if a woman avails of domestic violence leave, and then it shows up as being a reduced amount in their pay, that is indicative and would maybe show their hand, particularly in the context where there is coercive control, and management of money is a big indicator here. So I think I would use the opportunity in the context of this debate to also endorse that call by Women's Aid, and to absolutely and utterly support that. And lastly, we need to be looking at prevention, we need to be looking at education, we need to be tackling people when they're young. The recent report on the access to pornography and inappropriate matters online for children is really quite horrific. The things that they're exposed to is really quite horrific. The influencers on social media and the misogyny that is expressed by them is really quite horrific. We need to tackle that in a very absolute way as legislators, but also we need to be putting in huge education into our schools, and that is also a call by Women's Aid, which I completely endorse. Thank you.
Thank you.